This one is addition and subtraction of decimals. Now, I put the ones that are extraneous zeros and the ones that are a little tricky. So when I say extraneous zeros, whenever you write your answer down, let's say, for instance, your answer, you simplified it and you got 0.5. Now, because you wrote this down, that makes it wrong. In number sense, you need to write 0.5. You can't write the 0. Or, for example, if you write, let's say you write 0.50, that's also wrong because they want this as your final answer. So that makes a world of a difference whenever you're doing something like this, because when you do 1 plus 9, that's a 10. So normally we would write the 0, right? But because it's on the right side of the decimal, we wouldn't include that. So what we need to do is we need to be careful when we're adding the decimals so that we won't write that 0. So we know 9 plus 1 is 10, so I'm going to write the 1 over here. So 1 plus 7 plus 3, that's 11. So I'm going to write the 1 here and then carry the 1 over here with the 4. So 1 plus 4 plus 1, that's 6. So my answer is 6.1. Okay? So be careful with those. Again here, look, 4 plus 6, that's 10. I'm not going to write that 0, but I do carry the 1 over here with the 4. So 1 plus 4 plus 6 is 11. So I'm going to put the 1 and carry the 1 over here. 1 plus 3 plus 1 is 5. So my answer is 5.1. Okay, so be super careful with those. Here's another great example. If I were to subtract these normally without the condition of writing extra zeros, this would be, what would this be? This would be 0.20, right? But they do these on purpose so that you guys can write that extra 0. So my answer here would just be 0.2. Okay, so be extra careful whenever you see decimals and adding. Okay, this one over here again, 3 plus 7 is 10. So I carry the 1 over here. 1 plus 8 plus 1 is also 10. So I bring it over here, and my answer is 4. Now, a lot of students would write down 4.00, and that would be wrong because they don't want those extra zeros, okay? Now, over here, we do 2 minus 2. Since it's subtraction, we don't write that 0. 3 minus 5, you can't do that. So we're going to have to borrow from the 5 here and make this a 13, and that's an 8. Remember, this is now a 4. 4 minus 3 is 1, so my answer is 1.8. Okay, so be careful with those. This one over here, I put regular because, I mean, there's some tricky parts, but let's jump into it. So here we have 3.7. What I like to do is I like to group them. So I know I'm going to have to take away 1 from the 3, and then 0.25 and 0.50 add up to 0.75, so that goes away. So really, this is really just a tricky way of saying 3 minus 1, which is 2. So that's your answer. Don't put that 2.00 because that's wrong, okay? Now over here, we have 25 cents, 50 cents, 25 cents. That's $1. I'm not going to write the 00, but I'm going to carry the 1 over here. So 1 plus 1 plus 4 plus 1, that's a 7. So I don't write the 0.00, okay? Same thing over here. I have 0.75, and here I have 0.25. So let's do 5 minus 5. Okay, that's a 0. Okay, so 2 minus 7 I can't do, so I borrow the 1 from this 4. Now 12 minus 7, that is a 5, and then put a decimal here. This is now a 3, and then so I get 3.5. Okay, so be super careful with those extra zeros because that's considered wrong in the number sense test.